man? What's the business, man? This your folk Marquise, and welcome to another episode of Playing Maturity, where we here to bring a message of maturity to millennials and their manners in the effort to create the perfect citizen. So check this out, man. As we discussed, last week was the Return of the Kings Part 1, and this week we following up with Return of the Kings Part 2. So let's get it in, man. As you know, last week we showed that a king is a male monarch that rules over a territorial unit. A male monarch that rules over a territorial unit. Another definition that I saw, which I enjoyed quite much, is a male ruler. Sprinklers went off, caught me off guard. A male ruler of an independent state, especially one who inherits that position by birth. Ooh. Check that out. Check that out. A male ruler of an independent state, especially one who inherits it, or who inherits that position by birth. So check this out. When you look at what an independent state is, your house is an independent state. Your position at work is an independent state. To a degree, when you think about, let me say, T.I.'s brand, a king of oneself. A king of oneself. I understand what he's saying by that, because basically a person has to learn to rule themselves. A person has to learn to gain discipline or self-control over yourself. Before you can truly be a king and a leader of others, you got to learn to rule over yourself. And that's one thing that we all have a struggle with, because self-discipline is disciplining yourself. Let's say you at the table and you get one serving, then you go back for the second serving. All right, seconds. But then you're going back for a third and a fourth and a fifth. I know that I'm guilty of that right there. You understand what I'm saying? So being able to even be real with yourself, going back to what we discussed last week about the morals and the values. The morals and the values of being a king. So let's get it in. One thing that I was thinking about when it comes to kingship that I see a lot of young brothers failing in, which they need the assistance of those that have gone before them, the elders, is vision. One of the most important aspects of being a king, one of the most important aspects of kingship is having vision. There's a scripture that says, without the vision, the people perish. The people perish for a lack of vision. So I looked up vision and I was like, okay. I looked up vision and what I saw was the ability to see something. The ability to see. So one thing people say, we think about vision, we think about seeing with our eyes, but some people have eyes but don't see. They got sight, but they lack vision. You understand what I'm saying? Vision is being able to imagine something that's not there. Or how some people say, see with your mind's eye. Vision is being able to imagine, use your imagination, that God-given ability to see a future that has not yet come, then organize your life, your steps, and your actions to fulfill that vision. When it comes to these big corporate companies that we see, these Fortune 500, Fortune 100, so forth and so on, the CEO, the founder, or the owner is considered the visionary. So they woke up one day, they saw a problem, and they envisioned a different world with their product or service. So check this out. For instance, Uber changed the game. Everybody know that. Everybody that catches Uber, and realistically, everybody that catches Lyft, these individuals, myself included, we get to profit, we get to get the value, gain the value of the vision of somebody before us. Somebody that was like, man, look, I see these cabs, I see these taxis, and all that's fine, But imagine, keyword, imagine if people could use their own cars to pick up people and make money. Wouldn't that be dope? Wouldn't that be amazing? Yes, it would. So they began then, after the vision entered the heart of that person, him and a team. Because a king has a queen. A king has a queen. A king and a queen come together and make a team. You understand what I'm saying? So the vision of that owner said, we're going to do this, put together a team, and then begin to put actionable goals, actionable steps into process. Bam, nowadays we be right on the app, find where we want to go, whoop-de-whoop, bam, we there. Why? Because one man had a vision. What's your vision, King? If your vision is balling out of control on Friday, balling out of control on Saturday, hit the club, tear a hole in the club, you missed it, man. You missed it. It's a lot of people out here now who really bossing up. A lot of kings, a lot of individuals out here, they got vision of bigger things and they making major moves in their community. You know what I'm saying? They making major moves in their community. Mr. Jay Morrison, shout out to Jay Morrison, he doing his thing. E.T., the hip-hop preacher, shout out to E.T., he doing his thing. Tobe Nwigwe, shout out to him, he doing his thing. Inky Johnson, all these different individuals that got vision, and they hitting the world with their vision. And they're changing the lives of individuals. So like I said last week, these kings are bringing value to their community. They're not out here putting dope in the community. They're not out here putting coke in the community. They're not out here putting crack in the community. It was never right from the beginning, but there was a time that stuff was in the past. So now the opportunities to earn legitimate income far exceed anything we ever seen. Anything we ever seen. But it basically generally takes someone else who has been exposed to that to come back and share the vision. Those that see it, those that don't. There's another scripture that says, he that has ears to hear, let them hear. That means everybody ain't gonna hear it. Everybody ain't gonna see it. But you sow the seed of a good vision, and those that hear it and see it, they'll take it and they'll run with it. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm about to wrap this up. This is your folk Marquise. Check it out. I'm bossing up. I'm getting my king on, man. Yeah, the video coming a little later than it was supposed to be, but better late than never. And this dream, as I was just listening to E.T. before I made this video, this dream is destroying the old Marquise. This dream is exposing my character flaws and forcing me to look at them so that I can become a better king for my family. I lead myself first by the glory and grace of God. Then I can lead my family, you dig what I'm saying? Then I can come through for my community as a king. Remember, loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. 7 army values, but they apply to anybody's life who want to become what they're supposed to become. And that's this your folk Marquise, man. We are playing maturity and we are creating the perfect citizen.